Well, today I'm starting on the back room. I'll show you what I got going on there, trying to get it closed in before winter. Okay, yeah. So what I'm doing here, I got it all cleaning it out, obviously. I used to have the propane furnace going through this hole, but I'm moving it. I'm going to put a wall up here, so the chimney will be on the far side. The little propane furnace will be on the far side, going through the wall here. And I'll have my propane tanks back there. So this propane tank, right now it's for my cook stove. It'll be back in there also. All the propane tanks on the far side, lots of air. I might seal it up some, but there'll still be lots of air. And on this side though, I got to redo the rafters. I'll actually add to them. Put some OSB, then some roof liner. And then put this metal back in place. Finish the floor, a little bit of insulation, and then OSB. I mean, it's not a Taj Mahal, but I want to get this closed in. So the plan, although plans change, I'm going to have move my solar system out of the main cabin area into here. Keep this room at about 15°C throughout the winter. You don't have to have it too hot, too warm. Have my deep freeze in here, and even the fridge in here, just to free up room in the cabin. You know, like why right now it's just jammed up with stuff, but I gotta finish all this drywall and trim. There's lots to do, but anyway, we're talking about this back room. Yeah, so I'll finish this. I'm gonna put 1, 2, probably 3 plugins, 120 back to the cabin, or to the main solar system. And yeah, I even have, I'm going to get rid of these windows, but I have one. Where the heck did I put it? Vinyl window. Well, I forget where I put it now. But anyway, I got a vinyl window to go in there. And yeah, and another nice point is I go to the, once a week, once every 2 weeks, I haul my main household garbage out, anything I can't recycle, and then I pick up any kind of lumber I can get. So I get quite a bit of lumber. Got another stack over here, so I'll have lots for the rafters, and I can even get in 2x4s. If not, I can rip some of these 2x6s into 2x4s. So I'm trying to repurpose as much as I can, save a lot of money that way. But that's kind of the starting of the back room. Well, day 2, getting some progress. Got the rafters done up there. Bought some OSB, only $14 a sheet, not bad. Starting to finish off the far wall. She's raining pretty good though, or was. It's just finally stopping here. So I'm going to wind down for today on this, and we'll carry on tomorrow. Rear wall complete. Now on to the roof. Okay, got the door. It's 80 by 32, but I only need it at about 74, so I'm gonna have to cut some off, adjust it, but we'll make it work. You got the door frame in. I really had to adjust the wall there, but got her to fit nice. Only thing is, the door's got to be 69 3/4, and right now it's 80, so I've got to cut it. So it's going to look a little funky, but this is a unique cabin, and I'm a unique person. So the doorknob is going to be down here, you see. Whoop, whoop. That's okay. It'll still work good and seal nicely. Skill saw cut it like butter. Nice cut too. I just got to put the sweep on the bottom and it should be ready to hang. Door in, looking good. Now I'll carry on finishing the rest of the inside. And then we've got to tackle the outside. All in time. Okay, I got wired in some plugins. I got one there, one here, and one on the other side of the wall. But here I got a male plug-in end and a male plug-in end. You might think, well, why are you doing that? Well, it's just, I just want it cleaner against the wall. I don't want to have a cord plugged in here. You know what I mean? Just makes it cleaner. Otherwise, I'd need a pigtail coming out of this last plug-in with a plug-in to plug into the solar generator. This is just my test generator. But we'll turn on the power, though it is on, and we'll test the plug-in. And there we go. We got power on this one. That's going to run my, I'm going to put a fridge on top of this cooler fridge, nature fridge, and then I'll have a 12-volt pump over for my water tank also. So let's run a wire for my pump. But let's go into the back room there. My wiring. Got another plug-in up here, you see, because I might be putting in another propane heater to blow through the wall to heat that room. But regardless, it's nice to have another plug-in back here. So we'll test this one, and voila, we got power here. So we're good. Now I can re-insulate and close up everything and carry on. Life is good on the homestead. Okay, here's my kind of a wrap-up video clip for this video. Just show you what I got done, and pretty much done. Ceiling, roof, everything's done inside. We got the water tank. I'm going to put a 12-volt pump so I can pump it easier. We got my little mini fridge on top of my cool fridge, which is vented outside, working well. And we got the mini fridge, working good. I got more storage back here for water and dry goods. The window went in well. I actually had it in backwards. I don't know if you noticed it. It was, I pushed it in from the inside. It should have been pushed from the outside, so I had to flip it around. But I figured it out. I usually catch on to these things. It just takes me a little time sometimes. Then we got her framed. This propane heater is just in here temporary. I'm just using up propane because I got an old 100-pound tank. I'm going to throw it out, but I want to use up the propane. So I'm just temporarily using this heater. Although it does work very well, this mystery heater. And the Blue Eddy 200 Elite 200 V2 is working well. 73%. It's right now it's just running the fridge, but it goes to the 3 plugins with my connector cord. So that's going well. I have to move my boots inside because a squirrel was filling them up with dried up mushrooms and nuts in the garage, so we can't have that. Yeah, so the cable runs in for the Blue Eddy. I'm gonna put it up top and then put a trim there, another trim down the wall, trim on the floor, storing some batteries here. So a few things up. I was doing laundry. When it's too cold outside, I'm just gonna hang my laundry inside. It'll dry up that way. So yeah, it's coming along well. I'm going to keep a system inside the cabin here. I'm going to build a box up. Use this kind of for like a charge station. And then also run the plugins in the cabin. Because I don't use much power actually in the cabin itself. Well, this is part of the cabin too, but this is kind of, I consider this the addition, or the mud room, or the mechanical room, which is going to have the most things run on power in here. And then over in this corner, I ordered a through-the-wall exhaust piping. So I'm going to put my generator right in here. And if I need to charge the Blue Eddy or the other system or any batteries or anything, I can just run the generator right inside. So when it's 20, 30 below, not a problem. Now we'll go back. I think I already showed you the door. The door turned out quite well. It's a little shorter than need be, but you see, it's actually the same as the cabin door, the knobs. So it's unique. It's a unique cabin, custom cuts, custom fits, because nothing's really square. Roof is good. This window I got to frame around yet. Trim on the side here. Finish this back room. This is kind of like where all my propane is going to be. This is propane for the cook stove. I'm going to have my RV furnace blowing through there with another propane and maybe a couple more stored in here. Because this will stay above 0 is the plan. With the heat of the chimney and the exhaust heat of the propane furnace. It should heat it enough so there's no chance of the propane freezing up. And I'll keep a couple of vents to make sure I got some vents, so I always test everything properly and make sure there's no leaks. But just in case, you want to have it vented a bit, right? So it's coming along well. But as you know, things change. And living off grid here, you get things going, then you got to adjust them and change. But it's an evolution. It's an evolution. We'll get everything done. Oh, this is the door I'm going to put in. But I'm going to have to cut it off. Because I'm thinking too, a smaller door is better than a big door. Less heat escaping and whatnot. But, like I say, never a boring moment here. There's always lots to do. But I hope you enjoyed this little video. Seeing the little advances here on the back room and on my solar's advancing. Right now I got 1100, yeah, I got 11 panels. So 1100 watts of solar on the roof. And 1, 2, 3 power stations and one proper battery power station with the inverter and charge controller. So I got 4 systems. I like to double my systems up in case one goes out. But I don't want to ramble on, so Canadian Dreamer.